Hello, it's CJ. Let's talk about what's happening in week 8 of your pregnancy. What's happening inside of your uterus, some of the more common symptoms that you might be having, what symptoms are not okay. And if you stick around, I'll tell you the 4 things that I recommend you do now that you're 8 weeks pregnant. This week, your baby is now about a half an inch long, roughly the same size as a raspberry. Developmentally, your little one's fingers, toes, elbows, and knees are all starting to form. The respiratory system is beginning to develop. On your baby's face, there are now eyelids and lips. The retinas, part of the eye that determines the eye color, is also starting to develop. If you have an ultrasound this week, you will probably see your little one starting to move. You will also notice that the baby's heart rate can be really high. During week 8 and 9, that heart rate can be as high as the 180s or even the 190s, and that is perfectly normal. Here are some of the more common symptoms that you might be having these days. Fatigue. You are so tired. After all, you are creating an entire human. You may be having nausea with or without vomiting. You might be having food cravings or even food aversions. You may very well be struggling with constipation. That is because you have a lot of progesterone, the hormone that's keeping the pregnancy going. It tends to slow your digestive system down, leading to horrible constipation. And finally, you may have an increase in your vaginal discharge. As long as it's not green, stinky, or itchy, it is most likely completely normal. What symptoms are not okay? Bright red bleeding that's enough to saturate a pad. And honestly, if you're having any bleeding in the first trimester, I recommend you talk to your OB provider. If you are having severe cramps that won't go away, or severe pain of any kind that is persistent, again, please contact your OB provider. And finally, here are the 4 things I recommend you do in the 8th week of pregnancy. Number 1, avoid exposure to harmful substances such as tobacco, alcohol, street drugs, or environmental toxins. Number 2, get plenty of rest. Number 3, try to stay well hydrated. During pregnancy, your body actually needs more fluid. I recommend taking in at least 2 to 3 liters of water every single day. And number 4, if you haven't already scheduled your first prenatal visit, I recommend you do so and write down all of the questions that you and your partner have in anticipation of that upcoming visit. I do hope that this information's been helpful, and that if you have any questions or recommendations for future content, you'll let me know in the comment section below. That's all I have for today. This is CJ. I'm at your cervix.